Okay, so today we are introduced. Last time we introduced calculus under differentiation. So we just want to answer now how they bring questions in an exam under mathematics paper 1 because most of the learners, they have difficulties in answering questions in mathematics paper 1. That is very, very, very simple. So this is grade 12. Here's grade 12 mathematics 2022. That is paper 1. Grade 12 mathematics 2022. The question was at question 22. If you check the paper there, you find question 22, where the question is saying given that y is equal to 2x squared minus 4x plus 3, then you are told to find dy all over dx. So 2 marks under paper 1. So when you are told to find dy all over dx given this equation, meaning you are told to differentiate y is equal to 2x squared minus 4x plus 3. So now how are you going to differentiate this one? So if you remember very well, I said before I answer, I said if you have been given an expression to say ax raised to the power n, you see, so now you are taught to differentiate this one with respect to x, because we said we differentiate with respect to any variable that has been given. So I said this one here we have, this is the power. If you remember very well, this is the power. Then this one we have here, this is the variable. If you can remember. Then this one is the what? Is the coefficient. Remember, the coefficient is a number multiplied by a letter or a number in front of a letter. This one is the coefficient, this one is the power, and then this one is the what? Is a variable. So when you are differentiating this one, we use the concept. This one in full, you might be given to say y is equal to ax raised to the power n. Then you are taught to differentiate with respect to what? To x. So when you're differentiating with respect to x, never should you forget the first variable here is the what we begin with. So you will differentiate with the respect to x. Then you're going to use dy over dx, which is you're going to say, if you want to differentiate this one, you say dy over dx is equal to, then you multiply this power. You have this power which is n times a, or a times n. You have a n, then the variable will come the way it is, then raised to the power n. Then when you are differentiating, you reduce to what? To 1. You can see. So this is the formula that we're going to use for you to what? To answer this one. So always, never should you forget, when you are differentiating, you are reduced to what? To 1. That's the key concept that you have to master there when you are differentiating. So we get back to the question here. You have been given to say y is equal to 2x squared minus 4x then plus 3. Find dy over dx. So solutions for you to answer this one, it is as simple as drinking I mentioned. So we are going to say y is equal to 2x squared minus 4x plus 3. So how are you going to differentiate this one? So when you are told to differentiate this one with respect to x, then you're going to use, as mentioned, dy over dx. So once you introduce this one, it means now you have begun to differentiate, which is equal to, so if you remember here, I said if you want to differentiate this one, you say n times a or a times n. So here we have 2, which is the coefficient. What is 2 times 2? That is what? 4. So you put a 4 here. then x to the power what? To the power 2. So since we are differentiating, we reduce to what? To 1. So we're going to say minus 1. You see? Yes. So then we continue to say, here we don't have any power here. We have negative 4x. So you say negative 4, then x. We have an invisible one here. So you make it what? Visible. Then you reduce to what? To 1. You see? Then plus. Now take note here. Take note. Since we have a constant number, we say when you are differentiating, we say the derivative, when you are differentiating, the derivative of any constant number is 0. Take note, the derivative of any constant number is 0 when you are differentiating. So if here there was 100, if here there was 500, if here there was negative 20, whichever number which is constant, when you are differentiating, it's a what? It's a 0. So here we put what? 0. You see? Now you simplify to say, you have now, you bring the way it is 4x. What is 2 minus 1? It's 1. So even if you do not put a 1 here, there is no problem. It's well and good. So you see, then you say negative 4x. What is 1 minus 1? It is what? It is a 0. Then you remember under indices, where they said any number raised to the power 0, it's what? It's a 1. Any number raised to power 0 is what? 1. Any number raised to the power 0, it's a what? It's a 1. You remember under indices? So this is very, very important when you are differentiating. The derivative of any constant number is what? 0. But here under indices, we used to say any number raised to the power 0, it's what? It's 1. So meaning, since here I have x to the power 0, then I'll say 4x, then minus, which is 4, then open. Here a number raised to the power 0, it's what? It's 1. You put a 1 there. Then you say 4x minus c, which is negative 4 times 1. Negative 4 times 1, which is negative what? Negative 1. You see? So this is the answer. So when you are answering mathematics paper 1, it is very, very important to show your workings on the spaces provided. Excuse me. On the spaces provided. So once you show your workings there, and then the usual, they are what we could, where they put answer, you put this answer. Then you showed your workings, because in mathematics, when you have been given an exam question paper, if the examiner give you a clean paper, then you give them the same clean paper. It means to them, it's either you've gotten 100% or you've gotten a 0%. So never should you actually answer mathematics paper 1 without showing your work. Click there, like and comment, then you subscribe so that we work in conjunction. Thank you for your time. But never should you forget, when differentiating, you differentiate with respect to the given variable using this one as dy over dx is equal to an xn minus 1, this one. From this concept, where we got, so it is very, very important to understand. Where you do not understand, you can comment there. Then you take note of this, as we said, the derivative of any constant number is what? Is 0. So whichever constant number that we have in an expression or in an equation, when you are differentiating, it's a what? It's a 0. Then when you see, there is also another one, any number raised to power 0, it's what? It's 1. So any number raised to the power 0, it's what? It's 1. Like we had here, x to the power 0, it's what? It's 1. If we have 100 to the power 0, it's what? It's 1. So long as it is raised to the power 0, it's a what? It's a 1. So thank you so much. Subscribe. Shalom. Shalom.